Hi you guys, welcome back to a new vlog. I am so excited to hang out with you guys. Today's Monday. It's actually already the afternoon because I just figured I would get out of the way my sitting at the laptop, kind of just that busy work that obviously I could have started the vlog before that, but it's always just kind of boring and not vlog worthy to film me or just say I'm gonna be sitting at my computer for the next whatever 3 hours. I'm just editing blah blah blah. So of course I do vlog on a lot of those days, but I figured I'd just get it out of the way. I fired off some emails, I did some little boring admin work type stuff, and now it's already like 2:20. But welcome to a new vlog. We're gonna do a few days in my life. Also kind of wanted to check in on the vlogs and see. I've been doing a lot of more day in the life, so where I'll kind of film for like 2 to 4 days recently, and I haven't really done like a full week in my life vlog in quite a while. So just checking in, do you guys like the days in my life, like 2 to 4 days of footage, or do you kind of like that week in my life where it is like a Monday to Friday? I'm always kind of wondering what you guys like, if you have a preference or if you just like whatever it is in the vlog, so feel free to let me know. I'm actually about to get on the walking pad. I was gonna go work out this morning. I was gonna do a little Orange Theory class, but last night it ended up snowing like the whole night, and so I was a little bit worried about driving this morning. So I'm just not a big fan of driving on slick roads. I think that's completely understandable. So I was like, you know what, I'll just get a little workout in at home today. That's completely fine. We'll just stay in and have a cozy day. I'll have to show you guys the snow. It's melting a little bit now, actually. I probably should have showed you earlier. Now it's kind of warming up. We finally got our first real snow. Usually by this time of year, it's already snowed several times, and we really haven't had anything more than a little flurry, a little dusting. So it's actually kind of nice to wake up this morning and just see everything all covered. I swear I get all my ideas in bed at night. So last night I was just getting all these ideas. It was 1:30 a.m. and I was trying to fall asleep, but my brain couldn't stop firing off ideas for a little series that I'm gonna start on here that I actually told you guys about a couple of videos ago. So just be on the lookout. I'm trying to not let my fears take over, my fears that are saying you know, nobody clicks on stuff that's not vlogs, and the views are gonna be horrible. I mean, I hate to even say that, but I just have those reservations and those fears now about doing any content on YouTube that's not a vlog, because it just typically doesn't get as many clicks, it doesn't get as many views. And of course that's not the end of the world, but sometimes with numbers and with this job, you just get kind of down on yourself about little things like that. And you know that it doesn't matter, but then it just seems like it matters a lot more than it does. I think that's kind of been one of my biggest struggles with branching out my content besides vlogs over the past few years. It's just, I feel like I'm in my little comfortable, this is what I do, this is what people come to my channel for, chill, relaxed vlogs. And I've just wanted to figure out how to bring sit down videos back to my channel in a more regular way. And so I'm just gonna try something new, and I'm just gonna see if it works. I'm gonna see if people like it. I'm gonna see how I like it. I have a feeling I'm gonna love it because I love sitting down, yapping, and I especially love when I feel like I can relate to you guys about something that hopefully can be helpful to just hear another gal's insight on. So look out for those videos very soon. Oh, okay, but anyway, you guys, I'm low-key procrastinating getting on the walking pad. I already have my workout set on under this sweatshirt that I literally got, I don't know how I stained it. I just put this on. So let's get after it. I'm probably gonna throw something on. Actually, I wanted to do some worky stuff on my phone while I'm walking. I did 2 miles. I was not going as fast as I do when not on my phone, but I find that if I'm doing something on my phone, which I was actually doing productive stuff, I was on Notion planning out a bunch of like video titles, inspiration, title, thumbnail inspiration, whatever for the series I was telling you guys about, because I'm just so excited about it, and I came up with like 5 to 6 new ideas. So go off, productivity while I was being productive in another way. Personally for me, if I'm like on my phone or I'm like doing something on the walking pad, I cannot go faster than a 3.0. If I'm really just like watching something and I'm walking, I'll try to go between 3.2 and 3.6 on the very high end. My walking pad only goes up, I think, to 3.8, but it's actually a little too fast to walk on it with feeling like safe because it's so short. So I rarely go faster than a 3.6. But today I was between like a 2.6 and a 2.8, I think, for most of the time. And I still got in 2 miles in about 45 minutes, which obviously is, that's nothing crazy, but obviously it's a better use of 45 minutes than just me sitting around. Sedentary, is that the word? So I am proud of myself, and I got to wear my cute little green set that I haven't worn in a while, even though I didn't get to wear it out today. I got a new lamp. So excited, you guys, but I actually feel like putting this lamp here added so much coziness. The dogs are getting excited because they're hungry, if you heard that. But didn't that add so much to this little space? I feel like that is really what was missing here, like just a little lamp. I put it on a little fake coffee table book. All this stuff was here before. I just feel like it needed some extra height over there, or I don't know what it was. But on the wallpaper wall and on the little bar cart, I feel like it added truly so much. And now I want to put mini lamps around the entire house. So that might happen. And one more small update. The lighting is always very yellowy in our bathroom. I feel like we should change out these bulbs. I got a gift card from Finley, so I used that last week, and I ended up getting us a new little shower curtain. And I wasn't sure about it at first. I think I did like it better online, and then when it came in person, I was like, oh, it's very like blue. Like it's kind of like a bluish green, and I thought it was a little more neutrally, but I think I like it. I'll insert a photo that I took yesterday of the one we had in here before. It was just like very bohemian. I feel like this whole area just like needs color in general. And it was just like the same color as the tile pretty much. So I do think this one looks better. Let me know what you guys think. And then I added this little jar. I filled that up with Epsom salts, and I love having my little Epsom salts on display in a pretty jar on my bathtub. And then I showed you guys these in my last vlog. I hung up the little gingham towels because we had this bar completely empty with no towels on it for a while, which kind of looked funny. I don't know, it just looks so much cozier and cute now by the bathtub. So I love how that turned out. My little bathtub space is finally feeling a little bit, I feel like I could even do so much more in here. Like I could add like a cordless lamp and more cozy vibes in here. But also I don't want to do like too much, you know what I mean? But let me know if y'all got any suggestions. And then I put the hand towels, you know, on the hand towel slots. And I'm loving those. Also, this needs to go away. I'm trying to be better. These both need to go away, my tan stuff yesterday. I'm trying to be better about putting stuff away after I'm done with it, okay? I always just leave stuff out on this counter. Like right now, this is my reminder that I need to clean my makeup brushes, and it's already been there for like at least 2 days, and I haven't done it. Should we do that tonight? I really don't want to do it. Okay, I have been so bad lately. I feel like I always talk about the fact that I'm trying to get better about eating lunch, and I've been worse than ever recently, you guys. I've just been like having my coffee and my breakfast at whatever the heck time, and then I just like get really, really hungry around like now. I literally don't ever know what to eat for lunch. So a lot of times I do just have a snack plate or something. A lot of times lately we've just been having like an early dinner. We just eat at like 5:45 or like 6 or something, which is early for me. Sometimes I say stuff like that and people are like, oh my gosh, I thought like 5:30 was completely normal time to have dinner, and then they think that I'm weird. I don't think that you're weird. I eat dinner early a lot too, but something about me is growing up, we always would eat dinner no earlier than 7. A lot of times we wouldn't eat till 8. So I think that normal dinner time for me personally is like anytime from like 7 to 8. If I eat before 6 6:30, I feel like I'm a senior citizen. That's just me personally. And I do it. I'm just saying I feel very, like that's really early to eat for me personally. I think it's different for everyone. I think it also depends on what time you go to bed, what time you eat lunch. I also feel like we eat so much earlier in the winter than in the summer. Like in the summer, we probably aren't eating dinner until 7:30 or 8. And then in the winter, we're eating a lot of times between 5:30 and 6 because it's just dark, pitch black, and we're hungry and there's nothing else to do. Like yesterday I made chili and I started it honestly at like 4. Okay, I'm gonna start with some veggies because if I don't force myself to eat these, they're gonna go bad before we finish them. So I'm gonna have a handful of snap peas. I'm just gonna rinse these because I don't trust them. So I always just rinse them with water. I don't know if it does anything. I always feel extra when I do this because it takes more time, but I really like cutting off, and I could probably just line them up so it's quicker to do this. I really like cutting off the ends of the snap peas, and it's not as like stringy, but some people think I'm really extra for that. Like Jared just eats them straight out of the bag. It took like an extra minute. I usually just have these for work, but I have a bunch of extra ones right now because I accidentally bought 2 bags. I'm just gonna cut it up and use it for crackers. So I know these are kind of like, maybe you're not supposed to like cut it up, but whatever. And that's really not that much cheese. I kind of want more cheese than this. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna do carrots too. These are like, I mean, they're fine, I think, but we need to like probably eat the rest of these decently soon. So let's eat some of these. One thing about me is I think that normal, this one doesn't look so good. I think that normal carrots just chopped up taste better than baby carrots, but I was feeling lazy and I just bought baby carrots. But I prefer the taste of a nice, crisp carrot stick. But also, I'm lazy right now, and that's not happening. I ain't about to peel a carrot right now. Because I'm so hungry. I'm not feeling lazy. I'm feeling starving. So that's why I don't want to do it. Pistachios. Oh, so good. I've been obsessed. Oh no, my camera was on manual focus for that entire start of the clip so far. There's no way I've been recording for 7 minutes. Oh my God. Hopefully it wasn't that bad. I have been craving wheat thins. Oh my God, I had to buy them because I haven't bought them in like multiple years. And I was just absolutely like craving specifically cheese on a wheat thin. These are just like my childhood. Wait, these ones are like extra crispy. Do you guys see that? I think I got like a burnt box. Or maybe I just haven't bought them in a while. To be honest, maybe I just, are they like always this dark? Look how dark this one is. Right? Doesn't it look kind of burnt? And then some of them are like stuck together. I haven't had a wheat thin in years. Oh my God. The crunch. I think I need more cheese because that will simply not be enough. So good. I need more of these. Wow, we're really getting the colors going on the plate now. I found some pepperonis and I know we're not gonna use all these before we make pizza again. So I'm just gonna have a few of those. I don't really like eating meats like that on their own, but I'll have a few of them with my cheese and crackers as like a little pizza moment. And then I found more cheese because I felt bad cutting up another one of my work cheeses. So I'm gonna use the Laughing Cow for the rest of my wheat thins. I considered some hummus, but you know what? I need to be hungry for dinner. Oh, look at the colors on that adult snack plate. I mean, wow. This is gonna be hitting. I feel like I need some ranch for my veggies though, so I'm also gonna have a little ramekin of ranch for myself.
I'm telling you guys about a new partner, and this is Faye Nutrition. So this is gonna appeal to anyone who promised themselves.
All right, y'all, it's a little bit later now. Megan actually FaceTimed me and I got to talk to her in core video for a little bit, which was so heartwarming and just made my day. And then we walked the doggies in the slush. Honestly, a lot of it is already like melting, but it's supposed to maybe snow more this week, so we'll see what happens. We are currently making a couple batches of dog food. We usually do 4 at a time, but because it was already like 6:00 p.m. when we were starting, and the Instant Pot takes like, I would say it takes like 45 minutes-ish maybe even longer for each batch. We were like, we're just gonna do 2 because that'll last 2 weeks, and then we'll make the other 2 probably on one of Jared's days off because he just had a long Monday at work, and honestly I didn't want to do 4 batches either, so we're just doing the 2. I've shared a little bit of the recipe before in a vlog, so I'll link that vlog up here if anyone wants to go check that one out. But now I am gonna do some vacuuming, and then I'm going to put away our laundry because I'm on a roll right now of like, I haven't sat down for the night yet, and if I keep moving, I know I can do these 2 tasks that have been on my to-do list for today, even though it's like 6:30 p.m. Tuesday morning. It's a rainy Tuesday morning. The snow is all gone. Oh my gosh. I don't know if it's coming back, but it's completely gone now. So I guess that's good for driving purposes. I have an appointment in 5 minutes. It's actually just like a consultation, so I'm not actually like getting anything done today, but I'm having a consultation for removing my chin hair, which I feel like I don't talk about this that much, but it like runs in my family to just have like those stubborn hormonal chin hairs. I know a lot of people don't have them. Me and my sister and my mom like always talk about them because we all have them. So sometimes when we're just like plucking our chin hairs, we'll just like text each other and be like, plucking my chin hairs right now. But it is pretty normal, but I know a lot of people like do not have that experience. But that has been something that I have just been like looking into for so long, wanting to just like remove them. They're so annoying. They serve no purpose to my life. You know what I mean? It's not like having eyebrows or having eyelashes or hair on your head. Like, they are very, very stubborn, and I don't really see a purpose in them. So with that being said, I was kind of like looking into laser hair removal just for my chin. I don't really have an interest in getting my hair removed anywhere else. I was actually asking the girl that does my eyebrows because she like obviously like removes hair for a living. And once I like said the chin and everything, she actually like recommended that instead of laser, I look into something called electrology. And it's basically, well, I actually don't know that much about it, so I'm gonna find out today and I will report back after my session, because this is basically a little consultation of me figuring out if I would even like be a good candidate for it, because I have heard some things about like laser that depending on like the color of your hair, and that's kind of what my brow girl said. She was like, it doesn't really like work that well for hormonal hair, so that's why she recommended I look into electrology, which I had never heard of before. And then I found a place that's like 10 minutes away from my house that does it, and she had an appointment for a free consultation for it. So she's just gonna like chat with me, let me know pricing. I'm gonna head into my appointment and I'll let you guys know how it goes. Stubborn chin hair girlies, you are not alone. I am with you. Okay, I'm back for my appointment, my consultation. That took about 40 minutes. She gave me so much good info. I feel like she was just told me everything I need to know. And now it's kind of just up to me to decide if I want to do it. I actually don't know if I'm gonna do it or not, because I think I just need to do more research on my own, weigh the pros and cons. I love a pros and cons list. There is pain involved. I'm a little worried about that. Potential like redness or swelling or things like that, which I just didn't really know. I don't know why I didn't like think of that. I just didn't know much, obviously, so that's why I made this consultation appointment. But she did tell me that after, like, I would know a lot more just after if I had my first session, which would only be like 30 minutes of going in to my hairs, her getting really up in there and using the electrology machine. She definitely recommended electrology over laser for my particular hair situation, but also she said that like she can basically only work on like the hairs that are already there, the hairs that like she sees, and then there's always like new hairs and new hair growth, not from the same hair follicle, but like obviously you can develop any new hairs throughout your life. So in that sense, it's not like permanent. It's permanent for the hairs that are already there that she can see. Like she will be able to like kill, she said, all of those hair follicles permanently, but then you have, of course, all the new hairs you could get. Luckily, it's definitely the type of thing where I could go in for one initial appointment, see how I feel about the pain. That's going to be a big thing for me, is seeing about the pain, because I mean 30 minutes isn't that long, but if it's just, she did tell me it was pretty painful, so I'm a little bit concerned. But also I think it's the type of thing that I would want to know what the pain was like before I make my decision, obviously, on the pain. I don't want to decide because I'm afraid of it. I would want to know, and then I can like, you know, make my decision. The price I feel like is fair. It's about what I thought it would be. I don't think it's outrageous at all, especially because I wanted to make sure it wasn't the type of thing where I was like signing up for like a whole package and I have to commit to the whole thing. She was like, you could come in once and decide this isn't for you, whether it's the pain or whether you just are like, I just don't want to like go with this hair removal method and completely be done, never again have another appointment, obviously. Or it could be the type of thing where, you know, I go for my first, I decide I want to continue, and then she told me we'd probably do like monthly appointments for a few months until the hair is like gone, basically, which we don't know how long that would take until she can like really get up in there. And then I would probably go in for like touch-up appointments, maybe like every few months or every like 6 months, which would be like when I do have new hairs or the hair is like bothering me, she told me, then I can go in for like a touch-up appointment essentially every few months. So I feel like I just need to like take that, and I am not making any decisions yet. I'm gonna do a lot more research on my own. I kind of want to see if people have posted their own experiences about getting their chin hairs done with electrolysis. I definitely think I'm still leaning towards trying it. Like, I kind of feel like I want to get that first appointment to be able to see the pain. I want to see how my skin's going to react afterwards, because she did tell me like people almost always have redness. I'm not concerned about having redness. She told me people can swell. So I'm just wondering like how long that, if that would even happen for me, how long that would last. But I do think overall I really want something besides just plucking for my hairs, because they're so annoying, and the amount of time that I spend just weekly either being annoyed by them, touching them like this, or physically plucking them out is a good amount of time that I don't want to just be like dedicating anymore. Of course I would have to dedicate time to this, but you know, it's not going to be the type of thing where I need to go in like once a week. But I will update you guys if I decide to do it or not do it. But she was super sweet. She gave me like 2 free products, which I thought I was going to have to pay for this, or I was like going to give this back to her. But she gave me this for basically, this is like what I would use, she said, to remove the hair in between my appointments instead of tweezing, because you're not supposed to tweeze that particular area that you're getting the electrolysis sessions done. But I'm allowed to shave it with something like this. So she literally gave me this. Like, that was so sweet. She gave me a little sample of like a tinted SPF, because she told me I need to be wearing SPF 50 on my face every day, and I definitely should. Like, why am I not? I'm pretty good about wearing my sunscreen on my face when it's like spring and summer, and then I just get lazy in the winter because I'm not really like leaving the house or it's not sunny, but I know I just should be doing it anyway. So she gave me a little sample, which was so sweet. Like, I literally paid nothing. I got 2 free products, and I got to talk to her for 40 minutes about all this stuff. I am actually, I think, gonna run by Albertsons on the way home, and I'm just gonna grab like I feel like I'm always like, I'm gonna just go grab like 3 things. But no, I already have been grocery shopping this weekend. So I do have a couple things that I want to get. Just lemons, limes, potatoes, and ground beef. So I'm probably gonna go and grab that stuff on my way home, because why not? I'm already out.
$2.49, savings 49 cents. 4. Place your item in the bag.
Okay, I just grabbed a couple things at Albertsons if you can see everything. So I just figured I'd show you in the car. But I grabbed 2 Olipop because they're on sale. Red potatoes, limes, lemons, and then I got some ground beef. We're gonna make smash burgers later this week. And that was everything. I feel like it's been a million years since we made a coffee together. So let's make an iced coffee together. First up, I have been loving my Nespresso so freaking much. I am fully converted. I just adore it. I'm so glad I got it for Christmas. Let's go and brew ourselves a shot in the pantry, girls. This is where I keep my pods. I will say, I wish I ordered more of the single espresso. I only have a few of these. I mostly got double shots when I ordered, and then some of these like sweet vanilla, which are just actual coffee pods. I kind of wish I had like ordered more singles, but it's okay. I'm gonna go through a lot of these and then I'm just gonna order more single shots, because one thing I realized about the Nespresso is I feel like the espresso is so strong, and I'm usually actually good with just one of the shots. The double shots, I just have to add like a lot more milk, and I have to really take my time with it because I can get over caffeinated from that much. So I'm definitely gonna order more of the singles. This is the Espresso Voltesso pod. So let's make ourselves a shot of that. I'm gonna grab some brown sugar. Oh shoot, I meant to get vanilla. I've been using vanilla extract, but you could also do like a vanilla syrup. I have this one, Miss Mary's Sinless syrup, but this is just like, it tastes so, it's like one of those fake sweetener. It tastes so artificial to me, so I don't really use it. I've just been using these. I've been doing like a little brown sugar vanilla latte recently. This is super good warm. I think I actually might even like it better warm, but today I'm just not in the mood for a hot coffee. I just do like a teaspoon or 2 of brown sugar. Today I'm gonna do more like a teaspoon because it's less. I would do 2 if I was doing, again, like a double shot. And then I don't even measure this because, you know, I just do the littlest bit. I would use more if it was like a vanilla syrup, but the extract is pretty strong. And then I'm gonna do just a little bit of milk to start. I'm gonna add more. I've just been using this hand milk frother, which isn't the best. It's like fine for what it is. I think it needs new batteries, but my big milk frother stopped working recently, the instant one, and that was the second milk frother, like the physical ones that you have to plug in, that stopped working on me like that. So please comment down below if you guys have one that you've had for a long time that you recommend. I think I know which one I wanna get. I did some research, but I haven't ordered it yet, and I've just been using this. I'm gonna add some ice. The brown sugar is so good in this. I'm gonna add more milk. I'm gonna add my espresso shot. And I love how the Nespresso, it always is like extra foamy, and it has that crema every time, no matter like, even if it's a single shot, a double, it's just so good. I've been liking the Planet Oat Barista Lovers recently. I want to taste it and see. So good. I'll usually add simple syrup to this if I have the double shot. Easy brown sugar vanilla latte. It's so good hot too, honestly. Y'all, I gotta tell you the truth. It has been kind of a slow moving feeling day. I don't know, I just feel like today is just bleh. It's probably because it's just been like gray out, and I always kind of feel like that on days when the sun doesn't come out. I just feel like it sucks the energy right out of me, so I need to sit in front of my happy light when I get back in. I took a shower, and I'm gonna take the boys to the park by myself, which is always a challenge, but I just want to get out and get some movement in. It's actually like 50 degrees today. I think it says that it feels like 30 something, so I'm still gonna like bundle up. But yeah, I am gonna take the boys to do that. And I did want to say it's become increasingly very difficult in the winter for me to film anything when I'm walking the dogs alone. I can do it when I'm with Jared because I just walk Squirtle, but when I'm walking both of those dogs, holding everything in my hands, I have my gloves on in the winter, I like cannot record on my phone. I just wanted to say that. Sometimes I don't always include clips of my walks with the boys because I literally cannot like turn my phone on when I have all that stuff in my hands. If you walk 2 dogs alone in the winter, you get what I'm saying. But I'm excited to just get out and get some fresh air and some movement going today. So we're not exactly like working out today, but I'm gonna take these boys on a nice walk, and that is gonna be my movement of the day. I already know this lighting looks so foul, but I've turned on the happy light for the first time today. It's 4:50. I'm gonna crack a cherry cola poppy. I've only had this flavor one time and I thought it was like fine, but I wanted to try it one more time. Yeah, this is not my favorite flavor. I don't think I'll be repurchasing this one. When I first got into poppy, I was obsessed with the soda flavors for like at least the first year. I didn't really even like the fruit flavors. I was like, they're fine. And then for the past like 2 or 3 years, I pretty much only like the fruit flavors, and I don't really like any or buy any of the soda flavors. Not that I don't like them, I just feel like the fruit ones are so much better. This falls into my category of the soda flavors that I'm not obsessed with. I am getting on my laptop, and I don't know why I'm not starting this till 4:50, but it's really, you know, it's not a big deal. I'm just gonna edit for like an hour. I thought I would do like a sheet pan meal tonight. I'm actually filming everything I'm making for our dinners this week for like a TikTok and reel. I really for so long have been wanting to do those, like what we ate this week, and it's just like kind of a quick recap of it, and you show like little parts of the cooking and the meal, even if you like go out to eat. And I don't know, I love content like that for just easy ideas. So I'm filming one of those this week. I was gonna do the sheet pan thing. I defrosted some chicken earlier today, so that's ready to go. But then I looked in the fridge, and our fridge is super full right now. We have like a decent amount of leftovers, and we did have leftover chili last night, so I don't want to have that again. But we have about 2 servings of this. It's like a garlic cherry tomato penne pasta. Super basic. I mean, it's good. I don't necessarily want to eat it on its own, but I was thinking I could do some chicken on the grill pan. We'll finish this pasta. We'll have some grilled chicken on top of the pasta, and then just like a little, I guess just like a little veg on the side. So I have some frozen Trader Joe's green beans. I love these because they're so easy. So I think I'm just gonna cook up some of these, and I was thinking about adding some Campari tomatoes with the green beans, but now I'm like, is that too much? That might be like too much stuff. Chicken pasta with a side of green beans though, I'm like, does that sound really weird? Because we have like a salad kit, but I'm saving that for like when we have burgers in a couple days, smash burgers. So I don't think I want to use that. For my chicken, I am gonna actually follow this quick marinade recipe. I'm also gonna measure with the heart. Olive oil. This is garlic olive oil, and we just kind of need to finish it. Calls for 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, but I'm literally just gonna do a dash because I'm like low-key afraid of apple cider vinegar, and I probably need to throw this one away. I've had it for literally like probably 5 years. Also, Jared talked me out of the green beans because it felt very random to have the green beans with pasta, and I agree. So we're gonna dig into the chopped kit. I'm gonna prepare half of it tonight, add some tomatoes to bulk it up, and we'll just have like a tiny side salad on the side. I'm gonna do a little bit of honey. I don't want to do too much because on the grill pan I feel like it'll like burn, so hopefully I don't regret adding that in general. Salt and pep, garlic powder. I guess I probably didn't need much of that because I already did the garlic olive oil. Paprika, which is my favorite. I feel like I love doing paprika with chicken. It just gives it such good color. So I'm doing a heavy hand on that. Sea salt. Pretty good amount of that too. Oregano. Oh, and she does a half of a lemon juiced, and I actually have that I need to use up in the fridge. My lemon is really on her last. She's like not doing well, but it'll be fine for just what we need for this. I'm gonna whisk this up. Chicken breast going in. I'm defrosted too, but I'm only gonna use one, so I'm gonna go cook that up at the grill pan. Okay, my chicken is resting and I'm regretting only doing one of these because I could have easily just used that marinade and grilled up the other one and then like saved it in the fridge for like lunches or something. I don't know what is the point of doing one chicken breast. Also, it looked a lot bigger before and now I'm like, I probably just should have done two, one for me and one for Jared, but it looked bigger when it was raw, I swear. It's not the main course tonight. We're just adding it onto pastas, so it's fine. French honey Dijon dressing. I normally wouldn't go for that, but we'll try it. I'm not a big mustard girl. I will say, oh my God, I just made such a mess. I'm gonna use like that much of it and I'm gonna add my own dressing. This is one of my favorite dressings. It's the Trader Joe's organic Italian with Romano cheese and it's literally good on everything. So sometimes I mix like half of this with half Caesar to make it like, I don't know, a little bit lighter or whatever. I like to mix this or do it on its own. It's so good. Just gonna use half of the rest of these salad ingredients so I can save the rest for when we do this on Thursday. I'm just gonna use the same tongs I used for the chicken to mix this. Okay guys, it's not the prettiest presentation ever, but we're using up our leftovers and that's all that matters. So these are massive servings of pasta. I didn't realize we had that much left, but we're gonna finish it up tonight. My little men came to help me outro the vlog. So I thought maybe I'd keep the vlog going until today, but I've literally just been sitting around editing it and haven't left the house today, so not the most exciting, but I feel like the vlog always ends up being longer than I think it's gonna be. Like, you know, I think it was like 40 minutes around there, and that's pretty good for just a couple of days footage. So it was definitely a more chill vlog, you know, just kind of like hanging out at the house and chatting with y'all, but I always love a good chatty vlog, so I hope these dogs make me so happy. I love them so much even though they have stinky breath. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm about to record a new mini podcast episode for my Patreon, so that should probably be up when this video goes up. And thank you guys so much for watching.